The girl had just been fired by her company and lost her job. The next moment she was knocked to the ground by a man riding a tricycle. She felt incredibly unlucky. Suddenly she noticed a golden scale on the ground. As soon as the girl picked up the scale, a beam of light descended from the sky. The scale told the girl that it could trade anything. It could not only measure real physical objects, but also trade abstract things like lifespan and souls. To test whether the scale was telling the truth, the girl decided to exchange the least valuable thing in her body for money. After the trade was completed, the girl felt that something was missing from her abdomen. The scale showed that her appendix was worth $50,000. Seeing the cash on the tray, the girl realized the scale was telling the truth. At that moment she heard a janitor making a phone call by the roadside. She was crying and begging to borrow $50,000 to save his son. She even prayed that as long as his son could be saved, she was willing to give up 10 years of his life. The girl stepped forward and told the janitor she could provide $50,000, but the condition was that she must exchange an equivalent amount of lifespan. The janitor agreed without hesitation. After the trade began, the scale stored 10 years of the janitor life in an hourglass. She instantly became much older. Then the girl took the 10 years of lifespan to the hospital. Soon she found her target. A boss worth hundreds of millions was already in the late stage of cancer. His greatest wish was to live 10 more years. The girl walked into the hospital room and said she could help extend his life, but he would have to pay a corresponding price. The boss said that if his life was truly extended, he was willing to give up half of his fortune. The girl used the scale to begin the trade and transferred the lifespan she had just obtained to the boss. The next second, the boss stepped off the hospital bed full of energy. After examination, the doctors discovered that his cancer cells had disappeared. It was truly a medical miracle. The boss immediately called his finance team to transfer half of his assets to the girl. The girl then used the money to open a universal trading house. Before long the boss returned with a young man. The man had founded a company a year earlier, but after achieving success he became arrogant. He squandered funds recklessly and pushed the company to the brink of bankruptcy. Now he needed $1 million. The girl asked him what he planned to exchange. The man decided to trade away his luck. The girl warned him that after losing his luck, he would need to work twice as hard at everything he did. Soon the trade began. The man's luck condensed into a die. After weighing it with the scale, the girl found it was worth $1 million. The man thanked her sincerely for completing the trade.